In Maryland, some natural residents are threatening to undo the very threads of history. As Jamie McIntyre tells us, groundhogs are taking an historic battlefield by storm.
At Antietam, site of the bloodiest one-day battle of the Civil War, a new invader is threatening to turn hallowed ground into hollowed ground.
A woodchuck gets in there and digs these kind of holes that are potential hazard to visitors.
Ranger Ed Wenshoff and woodchuck expert Bob Bruley are on patrol, ferreting out spots where the burrowing rodents, also known as groundhogs, are undermining Civil War-era buildings and monuments.
We've gotten into this building.
What is this structure?
I believe this is a smokehouse. What happens is water gets in here, and then you have the action in the winter of freezing and thawing, and it breaks apart this fairly delicate stonework. I was kind of astounded at how many woodchucks there actually are. I don't know any exact numbers, but the density is very high.
The Park Service estimates the population runs in the hundreds and fears that left unchecked, these woodchucks could ruin history. While the animals are cute, the threat they pose is serious, not just to buildings, but also to Civil War graves in the National Cemetery.
Like I was talking about before,
the Park Service has begun a 2-year, $25,000 study to examine the problem. Meanwhile, the locals have their own helpful suggestions for keeping woodchucks from running amok.
Well, I have gotten a lot of advice, everything from it doesn't cost $25,000 to do a study like this. You just need 13 cents per capsule and drop a few in each hole and you've got the problem solved. Well, call the local SPCA and have them come out and take them away.
But the Park Service says killing the groundhogs just goes against its nature.
It is not our intent to eliminate the woodchuck. They belong here and they're part of the environment. What we're hoping to do is perhaps alter the numbers of them and maybe relocate them to other areas.
So for now, the woodchucks of Antietam are safe in their current digs, while the government continues to study the whole situation. Jamie McIntyre, CNN, Washington.